What's with this book? Looks like a storybook, pretty bulky for one. I wonder if it has to do with why Yuuichi called us here. What do you think, Shunsuke? Shunsuke? In the far-off corners of this town, I tried to remember. Why on earth was I still in Kawada town and not on Dandelion Hill? All I knew was that I was alone. Next I knew, I was swimming in a great sea. I searched and searched. I was like a puppet in a blue sea of stars. Or perhaps I was Alice, looking around as she fell down the rabbit hole, wondering what was going to happen next. I loved to swim, in the river and in the sea. A river ran through Dandelion Hill, so I always asked to go there and play. Yes, that flowering yellow hill you dreamt of. I know that what you and I desire sleeps at the bottom of that river. So let us go, for that river now becomes a blue sea of stars. What's going on? So this is a flashback. Hey mother. Ah well. Death is just inevitable, don't you know? Maybe I was a childish brat, an honorable mother. You weren't sure if she loved you, but what's important still is that you're my son, and death doesn't change that. I'm sorry for all that alive stuff, so don't forget about your mother. What? What? What the hell is going on? And who are you? I'm you. From birth to the present. I've kept this ever since I was born. A gift from the prince. Obtain the white rose ring. What's this for? Anything else I can look here? Pick up? Anything? Come by whenever you're lonely. Alright, past me. Now what the freaking hell is this? Hey Santa. Good day there. Welcome to the storybook world. Yes, a word from a story. It makes you just a little nuts. Whose book is this? Do you know? Who know? I have no freaking idea. All the owners of this storybook cried and sighed and moaned. When someone listened, no one listens. Can't I want normal? All I'm taught is normal. I like normal. I can't like normal. But what's normal? You just say the same things again and again, and I'm here so lonely. What? Whatever I say, whatever I do, I'm ignored. I cried, I got angry, I'm ignored. I made a fuss, I shouted, I'm ignored. Everyone read this book. They read it and cried. So there's so much of it here. So much grief and despair. This is a storybook world. But it was a little different. His grief exploded. I want us all to play together. I want us all to have cake. Make mistakes to be normal. Make lies to be normal. Make inconveniences normal. Make bad things normal. I want us all to laugh together. That's why I'm always crying. Ah! 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 Okay, dude. Cool. I don't even know what's going on. But it's okay. Holy freaking hell, no! I said fucking no! This is a storybook world. A world born from the book's owners. I can guide you through the current owner's world. Through the realm of his heart. But first, have you spoken with all the Santas? Yes. Then, let the show begin. I don't really like where this is going. Okay, this is interesting. There's many an unusual show to see here. Here, all the wonders of the world gather. Curious tales weave with fear, madness, and mystery, unfolding before your eyes on this very mirror. Weirder than imagination, clearer than reality. May you relish the powerful emotions of each and every moment. Dreams come at no cost, so feel free to live in illusion. What's this? Okay, let's go for the mirror then. Yuuichi, Comic Theater Part 1. The Mother Abused Pirate. My mama always looks so tired. Papa's always troubling her, and it wears on her bit by bit. And every now and again, she blows up. She throws things, kicks things, shouts and screams. And I'm always the target. She clings to me sobbing. Once that's settled down, she decides she'll commit suicide this time. She'll take out a knife, or got a medicine to down. Or maybe go to jump off a building. I always stop her. I console her and show concern. And once that's done, it's off to the hospital. The doctor says nothing's wrong, and we leave the examining room. And then, without fail, she says this: I'll hang in there. And that's the pattern. It's been the same thing over and over. You'll hang in there, but you don't, so don't say you will. There's no fun in that. What the hell? Yuuichi Comic Theater Part 2. The Untrusting Pirate. Let's do this. Whoever I ask, the answer's the same. I don't really know. Ask someone else. I ask teachers, and they just nod. Try to look sympathetic. It doesn't answer my question. Teachers say to ask lots of questions about things you don't know, but I can see there's no point. So there was no one I could rely on. And yet, TV and books say things like, friendship is wonderful, and treasure your relationships. Do these wonderful relationships actually exist in the real world? It's starting to get pretty fucked up now. Part 3, The Pirate in the Bookstore. You know, there are books about adultery. They glorify it and go on and on about it, but they don't say a word about children. Sure, I guess kids can't meddle with love affairs of adults, but when things go wrong, it's always shifted onto the kids. So why are we ignored? Do they get so into their fears that they forget about me? Yuuichi's Comic Theater Part 4. Papa, the Story, and the Pirate. One day, I asked Papa, when will Mama get better? And Papa said, she's not sick, so very soon. Are we talking about the same person? How is she not sick? It has to be some kind of sickness. So not to treat it, I thought. But the doctors and everyone else say, nothing wrong, she'll be fine, I'm not sure. And what's Papa up to? Handing me such a thick red storybook. Once I read it, Mama will get better. Even in second grade, I could tell that's absurd. I saw significance in that. I saw that it didn't matter to Papa. Currently, Papa doesn't want anything to do with Mom, Grandma, or me. I hate him. Yuuichi Mazuka Comical Theater Part 5, Mama's End and the Pirate. It was the same as always. I was led around all over, and we ended up on a high up roof. And she told me about the discontent, and she said I was going to die. Just like always. But I had fucking enough. It was then that I became able to use these strange powers. Suddenly, my head was filled with thoughts of killing Mama. Mama stopped moving, so I pushed her right off the roof. Were you happy when you were born, my child? Those were Mama's last words. I knew Mama didn't do anything wrong, but I had reached the end of my rope. And I suppose Mama, looking sadder than anything in the world, was scared. But I just thought, what do you want me to say to that? Onlookers gathered and whispered to each other. I couldn't get the whispering out of my head. Yuuichi Musica Comical Theater Part 6, Clown and the Pirate. I don't like where this is going. The three of us were going to sing at a town meet, so we practiced together. Our song was called World of Stars. Everyone in the family loved it. But when we practiced, like always, things would get stormy between my parents. When that happened, at once I would say, "Vamos cantar!" And then they heard that. Papa and Mama seemed to feel better. Vamos cantar is just Portuguese for let's sing. I heard it on TV a few times. I got in the habit of saying it, not just to Mama and Papa. But when anything got gloomy, you know, I got to learn that when I did something out of place or absurd, the mood would lighten. But is this what I really wanted? I don't get what's up with all of the laughing. Family song. Alright then. Mama, I caught a butterfly. So you did, it's pretty. But butterflies die much quicker than humans, so I feel a bit sorry for it. Huh? I guess so. They say butterflies transport spirits. It could be taking a spirit where it really wants to go. Maybe. Hey, wanna sing? World of Stars, you mean? You always want to sing when we come here. Let's sing! Okay, okay. Let's start with our voices exercises. What? He didn't say anything. What's this? It's Gabe Lesnar. I'm Keko Yamada. Universal Radio Town. Now, let's start reading your letters. From Punta. Yesterday my friend came over and brought yogurt. After reading, he checked the expiration dates and expired 3 years ago. Rotten! But my friend was fine. Whoa! What do you think, Mr. Lesnar? Yesterday a friend came over and brought the Yaoi comics. After reading, she went on and on about her ships. For 3 years, rotten, but she was fine. Whoa. Our next letter is from Ken. Awakened to the awesome power of gay sex. I don't think we can read the rest of this, but thanks for the letter, Ken. Any comments, Mr. Lesnar? Let me have a look at that later. Next letter is from Yuuichi. I dream of violating my uncle. Mr. Lesnar? Shut your fucking face! Break the commercial. What the freaking hell was that all about? Wait, what? Hello? Was that it? Huh? What's this? What the freaking... Oh, that's weird. Teragoku Fuya Tome Yanagi Sakai Taka Ai Higashi and Kurumayako Cho. Okay. Where am I going? Hey! Karazuru, what's up with all the names? I don't get this. Is she trying to tell me something? What? What's this? Upper hand. It's super preachy time. Strap in, it's long. Saving recommended. Oh, I forgot to save. Fuck. Oh, never mind. Wait a minute. You can't even see any stars to wish on in this town. No, what I want, you can never find here. So hey, Yuuichi, I've got a lot of questions for you. You know what kind of place this is, right, Shunsuke? According to the Santas, it's a world born from a storybook, and that rapidly led me through the world of your heart. I've seen a lot. That's what the Santas said. And you talking about your mom and dad was strange. Though, there was also a weird thing at the end. Oh, that's nothing. Huh? Well, the Santas are like the remnants of the kids who used the other book. For some reason, this book has passed little hands through generations of turbulent families. When kids read this book, apparently it comforts them. So the book is chock full of those kids' grief and lamentation, lots of resentment there. And since you have this book, then your family too. Well, yeah. Papa and Mama were a match made in hell. Papa hated Mama and berated her every opportunity. Stay away, Jim. You're just taking up space. Livestock shouldn't talk back. Then he'd kick things in anger, really a lot of holes in the wall that way. Mama couldn't say a word back, just cried and groaned. But I cared about the two of them. I consoled them and tried to work things out. I was so hither and thither, even I got exhausted. That was about when I got the book from Papa. I read Rose's storybook with mysterious powers. Once it was in my hands, I saw its effects. Maybe I had just hit my limit. All that junk just kept piling up. Those feelings exploded to give way to destructive negative powers. So then I killed Mama and Papa next. Do you know why I did that? Well, you see, my Papa and your mom were having an affair. Huh? Wait, am I your brother? Hey, are you sure about your wife? She went off to a hot spring with a friend today. She will be back for some time. But her son had a day off school, you see. My son's off playing with his friends. He won't be back until evening. Well, that's good. Make sure no one finds out. Neither of us are single, after all. Of course. I just come home for lunch. I could tell from the conversation that adultery was afoot. By the way, did you bring the diaper, pacifier, rattle? Of course. You really like the baby thing, huh? He's mine. I'll never give you my husband. Women have sharp institutions, so they rather quickly found out. Mama pressed the issue. Why would you cheat on me? If this were some kind of soap opera, the husband would say, "Oh, forgive me." Papa was different. He just said, "Don't talk back to me." He got meaner and meaner. It didn't matter what he said. Mama can say anything back. She got more and more depressed. She wouldn't eat. If we didn't taste good to her, she didn't like to draw bloody crime scenes anymore. Draw what? Look, that's beside the point, I guess. Anyway, Mama was tired from nursing Grandma. As it was, it all started to crumble. Now that I think about it, maybe Papa was irritated by her attitude when she was exhausted. But that's no excuse to cheat on her. And whenever he was questioned, he'd shout. That's some talk from a fat kettle.